The layout folder contains XML files used for the layout. So basically what this layout folder does is layout folder contains all the XML files used by our Android application. These files are used to set up the layout for the activity and is used for basic alignment. These layouts are set up for the user interaction. These files are set up for the layout for the activity and is used for the alignment of the layouts components and is used for the alignment of layouts, components, widgets, resources that are used for user interaction of the Android application. The activity main.xml file is automatically created in this folder by Android Studio. Next is resources map folder. This folder contains launcher.xml files to define icons. Now, map folder, what it does, it defines launcher.xml folder that defines icons. This folder contains launcher.xml file to define icons. This folder contains launcher.xml file to define icons that are used to show in the home screen. Okay, that's it. This folder contains launcher.xml file which defines icons which will be used for the home screen. Are you getting the point? Yeah. This folder contains launcher.xml file which defines icons which will be used for our home screen. The launcher icon is a graphic that represents app to user. Now, the launcher icon is a graphic that represents app to the users. The launcher icon is a graphic that represents app to users. It contains different density types of icons. It contains different types of icons depending upon the size of a device such as HDPI, MDPI and XHDPI. It contains different types of icons depending upon their size such as HDPI, MDPI and XHDPI. That's it. The device map folder. This folder contains launcher.xml file which defines icons which are used for the home screen. The launcher icon is a graphic that represents app to user. Launcher icon is a graphic that represents app to the user. Next is it contains different density types of icons. It contains different types of icons depending on their size such as HDPI, MDPI and XHDPI. That's it. Next is values, which is also included in the resource folder, means RES public values folder, which is the values folder contains XML files. The value folder contains XML files. The value folder contains XML files that contain simple values such as string, integers and colors. Now, values folder also contains XML files, but those XML files which contain strings, colors and values, simple values, string, integers and colors. The value folder is used to keep track of values we will be using in our application. Values folder is used to keep track to the values which we will be using in our Android application. One of the most important file is the string.xml file which contains resources. That's it. One of the most important file in this folder is string.xml file which contain the resources. Yeah, that's it. Next folder is Gradle scripts folder. When we start an app, the Gradle build scripts are automatically created. When we start our app, the Gradle build scripts are automatically created. When we build our app, the Gradle build scripts are automatically created. Gradle means automated build system and it contains number of files. When we start an app, when we start creating our app, Gradle build scripts are automatically created. When we start our app, Gradle build scripts are automatically created. That's it. Gradle means automated build scripts. Gradle means automated build system and it contains number of files. Gradle means automated build system and which contains number of files that are used to define a build configuration. That can be applied to all the modules in our system or in our Android application. Next is Okay, Gradle means automated build system, which contains number of files, that are used to build our configuration that can be applied for our Android application. The Gradle script folder contains script used to build the app configuration files, properties files, and setting files. The Gradle script folder contains scripts. The Gradle script folder contains the scripts used to build the app's configuration files, property files, and setting files. Configuration files, setting files, and property files of our app's configuration.